people of the internet? This is Red Cube Everything coming at you with the first match of the Pro League RLAL. And we didn't show you guys any preseason footage because we wanted to keep that disclosed this year, and we just kind of want you guys to see it for the bulk of these teams. So our first match of the RLAL season is going to be AWP versus AcTiv Esports. This is going to be a great match. Both of these teams have really high-ranking players, champs and diamonds. It's going to be a great match to see, and I just gotta get right into it because the players have already joined the match. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go for the first kickoff. 3v3. We've never seen it here on this YouTube channel. 3v3 comp. Let's get this started. First kickoff of the year. Let's hope it's a good one. AcTiv Pluto goes against Sliver. I'm just going to call him that. His name's very long. Vice goes for a nice little aerial. That's going to be an easy save. Not even on frame. Hurley misses that, but it might have been on purpose. Tries to go for the clearance. Puts it up onto the wall. DN's going to be there. Good clearance by DN. He's going to wait to get that. Tries to put it back onto the blue team side, but no one does. But Hurley is there. Great save by Kino. Huge save by Kino. Need to be there. That shot was on frame. Nice little block there by Kino, but that ball is in a dangerous position, but good clearance by Pluto. Alright, so Vice is going up for it. Not enough boost and just not enough space. And Twitch gets there. Sliver just gets there first. It's going to be really hard to get used to that name. Alright, here we go. Pluto's going to have to play defense here, but Vice is there for him. Pluto, a little miscommunication there. Both of the teammates did hit each other, but nothing came out of it. That is going to be good for AcTiv right now. Good save by Pluto. That wasn't on frame. That was a double commit there. That could be dangerous. And then again, another double commit on the same ball. That's twice we've seen it already in the same span of 30 seconds. All right, DN's looking to play this in the middle. He's going to take it up the wall. Puts it in the middle. That's a good pass, and that's a great shot. And there it is. The first goal of the RLAL season goes to AWP Hurley. Great little goal there. Great pass off the wall. And the defense just could do nothing about it. Great little goal. 3:53 left. Kino and Hurley go for the kickoff. That's a dead ball right in the middle. But AWP get there first. DN's going to hit that into the middle. It's really high, but we could see an aerial for it. Hurley does win that aerial, but doesn't get it into a good enough position to shoot that on frame. And Kino's there for an easy block. Good block by Kino. That's a dangerous ball right back into a dangerous corner. Sliver's going to get there. Hurley's going to have to get back, which he will easily. Plays it into the corner, runs it up the wall. He's going to look for a clearance here. He puts it right over Pluto. He hits the ball, but not a good enough clearance. Great pinch against the ground to get that clearance there. And it's a great way to set up DN, but DN just can't get there quick enough. All right, so we see it. It's going to be in the middle of the field. Great little play by Kino. Puts it onto the orange team side. Puts it into the corner. AWP Hurley is there, though. Hurley's going to hit it, and Pluto's there, though, for a nice clearance. Gets it out of the corner. Vice hits it one more time, but that ball is rolling in the middle, but Kino's there for a clearance. Good defensive play by Kino. Ooh, that's a great block by, I think that was Sliver. Yes, it was, but that ball's still in a dangerous position. That's got to be a goal. And as I was trying to figure out who saved that, the ball was just floating in the middle of the net, and nobody seemed to save it. Huge defensive lapse by AWP, and great way for AcTiv to capitalize on that mistake and get a nice little goal there. All right, here we go for the kickoff. Sorry if my mic sounded a little weird there. I was trying to adjust something. But AWP Hurley gets it past one player, but that ball is easily dealt with and put right back onto the orange team side. Hurley puts their team in a dangerous position, but great bunt by Sliver to get, I think, Kino it was out of the play. Sliver's going to take it up the wall, steals a boost. Nice little boost there. Nice little boost steal there. Sliver hits it into the blue team's corner. He's going to be looking to somehow play this in their favor, which a good shot. That's an easy save, though. Good way to put that shot on frame, but that is, in the end, a very simple save. Vice is going to look to clear this. He's going to look to play this in the middle. Ball's one, ball's two. It's going to be 1-0. Hurley's going to drop back, though. Great way to save his boost by Hurley. Great defensive play. Ooh, that ball's right in the middle. That's a dangerous ball. He has to be a clearance. AWP gets there. Great job by DN to get their great clearance. That ball is played onto the corner. That's a dangerous ball. That could be a goal. And it is. Great little goal by Sliver. I think that was actually tapped in as an own goal. Unlucky for AcTiv Esports there. Let's see what happens. Yes, it was. Yes, it was tapped in by, I think, Pluto. It was that tapped it in. Unlucky there. Low defensive lapse. And we see AWP off to a 2-1 lead with 2 minutes left. This game is not everything but over here. Kino goes for a nice shot. Great block, though. That ball did not have enough power on it to be a good shot enough. Ooh, that's a dangerous clearance. Vice almost gets there and puts it right on frame. But good job by DN to get it out of the dangerous area. Vice has to clear this. This is the dangerous position we've seen AWP time and time again, and that's how they've scored both of their goals. Ooh, good save here. Ooh, he misses that pinch. That could have been a nice little clearance there. He just misses it, but nothing comes out of it. All right, so close game here. 1:28 left. We could see AcTiv get a nice little goal here at the end, but we won't. It all depends on what they do. They got to be a little bit more aggressive in the late going here. And they are. That's a great little way to capitalize on that defensive mistake by AcTiv. Just as I was saying, they got to be more aggressive. They, I guess, heard me in the commentator's booth and just go right for that shot. Great aggressiveness to put them 2-2 tied, 1:17 left. We could see the first game of RLAL go to overtime, or one of these teams could take it. As of right now, even though AcTiv did get that nice little goal there, I think AWP have the momentum and are going to be able to clear it out. As I said, they have the momentum, and I think they're going to be able to clear it out. For some reason, my game audio is a little loud. I will turn that down for you guys real quick. Let me do this. Turn this down for you. I think it's ambient volume. That's what it was. I think it was. Yep. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Next game, I'll probably address it. But we see AWP off to an early lead here. And goes for another one. Great little play. Bounces it off the wall. And it's a good goal by Hurley. Hurley gets there before AcTiv. And then AcTiv are just caught in a dangerous position. Kino misses that. And it's an easy goal for Hurley. Great little job there by AWP to, I think, maybe put the nail in the coffin, but you never know. 1 minute left, anything can happen. Kino against Hurley for the kickoff. That kickoff is won in the orange team's favor. AWP gets there first, puts it into the blue team's corner. There could be a play out of this. Just have to wait and see. Oh, he just misses that. Unlucky. All right, here we go. We see Vice going up for it. Hurley just misses that. All right, so we see Vice here. Sorry for that little camera change. Did not like that. I just want to do that quickly. But here we go. Vice has got to get that save. He does. Easy save by Vice, but this might not be enough here. They're down 2-0, and they're just not being aggressive in the late going. Good shot, but that's not going to be enough once again. 30 seconds left. Kino's got to save that. They got to be quick here. They got to get a goal here in at least 10 seconds so they can have some more time for a second goal. It's just not looking like it, though. Nice little redirect there to get that ball out of a dangerous position. They could get a goal here. They do have time. Oh, that's a huge defensive play. Oh, great hit by Kino. This could be a nice little just late goal for them to just seal things up, but it's not going to be, and the first game is going to go to AWP. Great game by both teams, but AWP came out very strong, got the first goal. Then AcTiv tied it up to 2-2 later in the match, but like I said, AWP just had all that momentum going into the next kickoff that I think that's what really really sealed the deal. I'll be right back. I'm going to change my settings, and we'll be good for that. All right, we are back here. They're going to be AcTiv Esports is going to be making a little sub here. They're subbing out Pluto for a different player. Just going to have to wait and see what they bring in. I'm looking at their roster now. I'm not 100% positive who they're going to bring in, but we shall see. But going into this game, I feel like AWP definitely have the momentum in their favor. But I'm going to hand it over to my analyst here, Adam. What do you think is going to happen in this next little match here?
I mean, yeah, like you said, AWP definitely has the momentum here. And it just doesn't seem like AcTiv can keep up with that. And they just need to step up, play better defense, the ball harder, just kind of match their level of play.
Yeah, I completely agree. If AcTiv, my fault. If AcTiv wants to get a win here, they got to be a little bit more aggressive, quicker on that ball, and they got to get out early. All right, we'll be right back with you guys once the players join the match. All right, here we go with the kickoff of the second game. AWP are in an early lead, 1-0 on the series, and AcTiv have to get back here. Like we said in the little post game there, they have to come out to AcTiv has to come out to an early start, an early lead if they want to get something going here, because AWP seems to have all the momentum in their favor. I'm hoping for the viewers that the audio did fix in game. I realized my headset audio was just absolutely blaring, so I think I fixed that. And there it is again. We see the transfer of just momentum from the first game into this game, and AWP again off to a quick start. AcTiv really need to just kind of calm it down. They gotta get their head in the game, and they just gotta get this momentum out of AWP's favor. All right, for the kickoff, 1 second, there we go. Now the names are displayed. Here we go. AcTiv's going to just have to try to get a save here because that's already another shot by AWP. It seems like they're just letting that midfield go, and AWP are just putting shots on target once again. All right, AcTiv's going to be taking this up the right wall here. Passes it to Vice. It's a nice little passing play. Puts it into the corner. This could be a play here. If Vice gets there first, he does, but great defensive play on AWP's side. Puts that ball in the middle. Both of the AcTiv players commit to that ball and miss. Sliver's going to be taking this. He's looking for a pass in the middle. He gets it. DN's going to be there. And there it was. Great little play built up from Sliver. Passes it off the wall, and he knew DN was right behind him. And that's a great little shot. Puts it right under Vice. AWP off to a 2-0 lead with 4 minutes left, and the momentum is just getting shifted even more towards AWP. All right, Kino wins that kickoff. It's put into a dangerous position in the right corner of the orange team, but that should be dealt with pretty easily by DN. AcTiv Pluto misses that ball again. We saw him miss a couple of those last match. He's got to get that. He's got to get the game out of his head and just kind of hit the ball. We've seen him play a lot better than this. Oh my gosh. We've seen him been playing a lot better than as he was in the... Whatever. Doesn't matter. Sentence doesn't matter. AWP again, once again, score. Sliver's really been all over the place lately. He's either been passing it to his teammates or in there for the goal. Great play by Sliver and great pass by DN. For the kickoff, Kino hits it. Sliver wins that kickoff, though. It's going to be put in a dangerous position in the blue team's corner. Vice hits it. That's put it into a perfect pass for Hurley. I think that was a major defensive lapse by Vice. He just hits it against the little sweet spot on the wall to set up Hurley perfectly. It seems like AWP are really just kind of running away with this game here. If AcTiv want to get back into it, they got to at least score a goal here in before 3 minutes ticks down. They are really losing all types of momentum, and they're just kind of making some plays that we wouldn't normally see from teams that are kind of in the game. So that's where you can really see the momentum is just not in their favor, and it's really getting to them. A little miscommunication there by AWP. They both hit each other, but Sliver still in the end clears it. That's another place where we have to see AcTiv be a little bit more aggressive. The ball was just sitting in the corner, and none of the players went for it. I understand that, that might not be the greatest play when it is a 0-0, but AcTiv have to understand they are down 4-0, and they have to be a little bit quicker on that ball and take some risks to see if they can get a nice little goal. Should be an easy clearance for Sliver, which it is. Good clearance, puts it on the blue team side. Pluto's misses that, but Kino is there to back him up. That's in a dangerous position. AcTiv could get a nice little goal here. Tries to go for the shot in the bottom left, just too much on it and hits it too far to the left. But DN puts it in a dangerous position. Is that ball in frame? Great. It was on frame, but great save by Kino. Simple save, but that was a good shot. Hurley's going to be there. Ooh, good hit by Vice, but that sets AWP up once again. Vice is getting to the ball, but every time he gets to it, he seems to be playing it into a more dangerous position than where it was before. He's really got to just think about where he's going to be hitting it before he hits it, and we could see this game completely turn into AcTiv's favor. But 5-0 here, 2:18 left. Anything can still happen, but I'm definitely leading towards AWP here. Kino, great hit, puts it to Vice. Vice almost gets there, but once again, there is a mishit. Not only a mishit, but just AWP gets there quicker. But I'd like to see that from AcTiv. They were a little bit more aggressive. That's what they got to do, and sometimes it just does bite them back. So unlucky there, but that is good to see them. They are getting a little bit more aggressive. All right, Sliver against Kino. Kino wins that kickoff, almost gets it on frame, just a little bit to the right. AWP can probably calm the Jets here. They are up 6-0 with 2 minutes left. It seems to be kind of all out of favor of AcTiv right now, but you never know. They could be padding their goal difference here, AWP, or they could just hold back and just wait till next game. Oh, Sliver almost tries to get that hit, or was it a pass? I think it might have been, but there might have been some miscommunication. I think DN was actually supposed to go up for that, but someone was already up there, and he had to stay back on defense. Oh, that's going to be a good shot. Pluto's got to save that. Good save by Pluto, but Vice misses the clearance, doesn't get there in time, and Sliver's in a great position to hit this back on frame. Kino hits it, but that's a dangerous ball right into the middle. That's a time and time again we've seen AcTiv. They get to those balls, but they're just putting them in more dangerous positions than they were before. There's been some defensive lapses, but Kino, great little goal there. But as I was saying, there's been some defensive lapses on AcTiv, and I think that's what's really been proven to be deadly for them. And AWP are just capitalizing on every single defensive mistake, and that's really what puts AWP in the lead right now. 1:16 left. It's 1-6. We could see maybe a little comeback here from from AcTiv, but it seems to be too big of a deficit and not enough time. Kino goes for the hit, puts it into the orange team's corner. AWP, Sliver's going to get there. Good hit by Sliver, good clearance, but Pluto's going to be there to put it right back on the orange team's side. DN's there once again, puts it into the blue team's corner. But Kino's there, good clearance by Kino. Ooh, that could be an own goal. Maybe unlucky. Nope, Hurley, that's an easy save for him. Nothing to worry about for Hurley, but that's a great shot by Kino, but an even better save by Sliver. Kino almost had a nice little shot there just to pad, I guess, maybe make the goal difference not as bad as it looks. Oh, Vice almost with a nice shot, just comes off the wall a little bit too far to the right, and he could not finish it. 26 seconds left. This game looks like it's going to be going into AWP's favor if AcTiv don't somehow pull off a miraculous comeback in the last 15 seconds. Kino, good hit. Kino's been really playing well. It's just they've been AcTiv as a whole team have just been making some defensive mistakes that's really proven to be the death of them. And AWP have capitalized on every single one. And there it is. AWP take the second game, and it looks like all the momentum has just completely shifted towards AWP. AcTiv really have to be aggressive in this next match, get out early if they want a chance to stay in this series. If AWP win, that's a sweep first game for RLAL, but if AcTiv win, we could see a nice little reverse sweep. You never know. We saw it once in RLSL, but we might see it already in the first game of RLAL. All right, here we go. Missed the little first 2 seconds of the game, just some technical difficulties there, but we are here. Nothing was missed. It looks like the kickoff was won by AcTiv, but like I said, AcTiv's got to get off to an early lead here if they want to shift that momentum. But already we see AWP are just horrendous on that attack and just keep bombarding AcTiv here, and the momentum is just keeps shifting in AWP's favor, even from last game. AcTiv have to pull something out here early if they want a chance here. Vice gets there, plays it back to Kino. Good little pass back, but I don't know if that's what they're trying to do. That's a good pass. That's a dangerous ball in the middle. AWP's got to do something to clear this. They do. Great clearance. Almost puts it right onto the side of the blue team, but Pluto is there to keep it on the orange team's side. Sliver gets there. That's going to be a ball played into the corner. That will be dangerous if he gets there, but Kino gets there first. Sliver almost gets the block, just a little bit too far to the right. All right, AWP DN might have just had a little miss jump there. That's dangerous play. And AcTiv are going to capitalize it. And no, they are not. Unlucky by Kino. Just hits the top bar, goes back down, and hits the top bar once again. Unlucky by AcTiv. But we are seeing AcTiv are being a little bit more aggressive. They are on the attack a lot more against AWP. But AWP are playing some great defense right now. And they're looking to have a nice little counter attack here. Kino, good block. Keeps it on the orange team side. AcTiv Vice is up there for it, but what hits it right towards Hurley. Good shot, but just hits it to the exact spot Hurley was, and great save by Hurley. Kino plays it into the corner. He's looking to put that in the middle, but that does not have enough pace to have any danger on it. Vice is there, though. That's going to be a dangerous ball if Vice gets to it. Great play by Vice. Vice hits it against the wall, waits for it, aerials, and hits it right back down. Great play by Vice, and that's a huge momentum booster for AcTiv, and we could see this go to 4 games unless AWP answer quickly. Huge momentum booster for Vice and AcTiv as a whole, because Vice was struggling on defense last match, but that's definitely going to boost his confidence, and we might see AcTiv kind of wake up because of that. Another little good play by Vice there. Just the ball does not have enough pace on it. Ooh, Vice is there once again, though. That could be a shot on goal. It is not. And it was a... Hurley was there for an easy save. All right, Hurley hits it. He's going to wait for the play to develop. Tries to go for the flick, but Vice is there once again. That's a good little pass to Sliver, but that's going to be 2-no-1. That's going to be an easy clearance for Kino. Kino misses that aerial. Hurley is there to capitalize on that miss, and AWP answer. 1-1, 2:26 left. AWP, Hurley is there to answer on that little that missed hit from the aerial from Kino, and pops it up, and DN is right there to put it into the back of the net. Great play by AWP. All right, Vice gets there, but Sliver, good little block, keeps on the blue team side. Vice passes it back to Kino. Kino's going to try to go for the aerial here. Tries to keep it up. Tries to pinch it down. Is not there. Pluto seems to have lagged out. We might have to re-queue here. It's going to be 2 minutes left. We'll see what happens. But he hasn't left the game yet, so we should be okay. Yeah, no, he's back playing. Everything's all right. He is back, and he is playing. AWP off to an early attack. A good attack again. Keep saying early for some reason. Don't know why. But AWP are actually caught in a dangerous position here. AcTiv are making a good push onto that right side. Doesn't get there. Doesn't have enough power to put it across the face of the net. And it's just another counterattack for AWP. It seems like this game keeps going back and forth with counterattacks. And we're just waiting for one of the teams to capitalize on it. And now it goes back into AWP's favor after AcTiv get that attack. So it's just a ping-pong match. Who's going to win it? AWP are in a good position here to get that. Vice is going to try to hit that. He doesn't have he actually did have enough boost. Oh! And Hurley just completely misses that. Great hit by Kino. Just pops it over Sliver and puts it right behind Hurley. Great shot by Kino, and AcTiv are off to a 2-1 lead with 1:15 left. AWP have to answer quickly here, tie it 2-2, or we could see this game go into AcTiv's favor. Ooh, low miscommunication by AcTiv there. Vice hits his own teammate, but then gets hit. Maybe a little karma for Vice there. AWP, that's a dangerous ball. AWP could capitalize on that. Kino hits it, though. Good little hit by Kino just to keep that ball from floating into the middle, but it already has. AWP, oh, Hurley almost got there, but great play by Pluto to get to that ball first. All right, Sliver's looking to play this off the wall. He does, but he puts it in an even more dangerous position, and Kino gets the goal. Does he? He does. That was a defensive lapse on AWP's side. We haven't seen that much from them, but I think it was Sliver who just played that ball back in the middle for AcTiv. And then the ball's just floating in the goal, and they just had to wait for someone to tap it in, and Vice was there. So 3-1 in AcTiv's favor. Great job by AcTiv to get a nice little momentum boost here. If they win this, we could see a reverse sweep, or we could see AWP just bring it back. You never know. 30 seconds left. There is still a lot of time for AWP to capitalize, but or almost put the nail in the coffin there. Just miss it a little bit too far to the right. Ooh, Hurley hits it. And there it is. 16 seconds left. This game could go to overtime. AWP have a chance here. Good pass by Sliver to win that, and then Hurley is just there to put that into the back of the net. We've seen Slivers time and time again play that ball off the backboard, and his teammate is just there. Great communication from AWP. And great passing from Sliver. All right, that ball is played in the middle. 10 seconds left. AWP have to pull something out here. Oh, almost a great hit. Or is it? He misses it again. And there it is. Last second. That was huge play by AWP. They had the attack in their favor the entire time since the kickoff. It just seemed to keep bouncing off that backboard. But Hurley is there. Great aggressive attack by AWP. And this game is going to be going to overtime unless something happens here. And it is overtime. Here we come. Game 3. AcTiv have everything to lose, and AWP have games in hand. AcTiv have to be a little aggressive here, and AWP can just sit back and relax almost. And there it is. As quick as that, 8 seconds, Vice comes in strong and wins that match in overtime. Vice played a great game there, really came back. He was making some defensive mistakes in the games earlier, and the AcTiv just really come back. Great momentum booster for Vice and the entire team. On to game 4. As you can see from the scoreboard, Vice just had a great game there, And it seems like the momentum is definitely shifting the AcTiv's favor. Actually, I would argue it's actually pretty even. AWP pulled out a nice little comeback there at the end. Although they did lose, that is a good momentum booster for them to just know that they can come back from that type of deficit once again. But also, you got to look at AcTiv and especially Vice. He had a rough game earlier, but he comes back into that next game and he plays tremendously, and that's a huge confidence booster for not only Vice, but the entire team. So this game is going to be interesting. Once again, though, AcTiv, they cannot lose once, but AWP still have a game in hand. So we could see AWP be a little bit more relaxed, but if they are too relaxed, we could see AcTiv pull out that reverse sweep. Sliver's taking him up the left wall here, gets blown up. Great little play by Vice to just blow him up and fizzle that attack out. Kino plays it into the corner. Vice is going to be there. Double taps it against the wall. He's going to go for that arrow. He does not actually. Hurley gets there before him. And that ball is going to be easy clearance for Kino. That's a good shot. Is that going to hit the ceiling and bounce in? Not even close. Kino hits it against the wall once again. A little miscommunication there. Kino accidentally hits his teammate. I think that might have been just a little bit unlucky. Vice completely fakes out Hurley. And Pluto could go for a nice goal there, but he does not get it in time. Great defensive play by Sliver. All right, Sliver's going to have to hit that. Oh, Sliver almost had a nice little hit there to score. Hurley, once again, almost had a nice hit there. But now AcTiv are on the attack, but huge play by Sliver to block that from going on to the AWP side, because there was absolutely nobody back on defense. Huge block there in the midfield. Great shot by Pluto. Just hangs in the air and hits it to the right. Huge shot by Pluto, and AcTiv are off to an early lead, and the momentum for AcTiv has increased tremendously, and you got to be thinking, what is AWP doing right now? They got to get back into this game. Right now, it's been all AcTiv since that second game. Since that third game after the second game. Ooh, that's a dangerous play, though. That's going to be a good hit by AWP if he gets it, and DN does. And AWP are right back into this match. That was actually, it wasn't set up by Hurley. It was actually set up by AcTiv Esports, and DN just capitalizes on that mistake. We've seen it a couple times from AcTiv. They get to that ball, but they just accidentally hit it into the wrong spot, and it puts AWP in a great position to score. If AcTiv have one thing to look back onto at this game, is they got to just know where to clear it and how to get there quick. And once again, we see, I think, another defensive mistake by AcTiv here. Never mind, that was a good little hit off the wall by Sliver. But somebody on AcTiv had to be there. Little defensive mistakes is what really is punishing AcTiv at this point. And AWP have just capitalized on every single one. Well, that kickoff is severely lost by AWP, and this game is just back and forth. Vice gets off to a nice goal. Good little slap here by Pluto and sets Vice up perfectly for an easy shot. Sliver almost did get that save. Would have been tremendous, but it's almost impossible to save a shot that is going 102 kilometers per hour. Vice is going to be there. Easy clearance. He could go off the wall here. He does, but doesn't get to the left of the ball, and he just plays it in the corner once again. Good effort by Vice there, but just doesn't get enough on it. DN's going to be taking this up the wall, plays it into the corner. He misses the arrow. Actually, he was trying to go for the fake there. Hurley's there. It's 2 to 3 minutes left, and the ball is just floating on AcTiv's little goal line here. DN's going to capitalize on it. Tries to get the play off the wall. Sliver tries to get this play off the wall also, but none of AWP can capitalize it. AWP are just lurking for a little goal here. They've just been sitting by the net, and once again play it back in the middle, but that ball is too far, and it's put right back into AcTiv's favor. But AWP win it once again. Hurley's going to look to play this in the middle. He does, but nobody is there. Great play by Hurley to play that ball in the middle. Had a little bit too much pace on it, and nobody was there to capitalize on it from AWP. All right, Hurley's going to play this into the corner. Kino's there, though. Kino's looking to play this into the middle. Huge clearance by Hurley. That ball was floating, and I think it was, I like to say Kino was just lurking, but once again, went coast to coast. Hurley did here. Had a huge defensive play on the defensive end, and then he just brings it here, flicks it right over Kino, and Kino just can't get there in time. Good coast to coast by Hurley. Huge defense and great offense. 2 minutes left, and AcTiv are only down by 1 goal. This is a game that's easily going to be won from either team. It's just who's going to capitalize first. And there it is. Like I was saying, they capitalize on mistakes. AWP is so good at capitalizing on those defensive mistakes. Vice should have hit that there. He doesn't, and Sliver is just there to punish them. That's something that AcTiv have to look back on when they see this match. Those defensive mistakes, someone has to be there to either back them up on defense, or they have to be ready to get capitalized on from them. Alright, so Kino is 155 left. This game is anything but over. DN hits a good little hit there to just fizzle that attack out. DN misses that, though. I think he's waiting for Hurley to get the clearance. He does. Good communication by them, but great block by Vice. Keeps it on the orange team side. That ball is played into the middle dangerously, but not enough pace on it. It's going to be an easy clearance for Sliver. Sliver's looking to play this attack. He goes for the arrow. He goes for the shot. That ball is going to be in the middle. Once again, we see Sliver play that pass off the wall. Almost every time Sliver has had the ball in these series, we've seen him play that pass off the wall, and it's worked almost 9 times out of 10. Great play by Sliver, and even better communication from AWP to recognize when they should do that play. 1:30 left, 5-2. AWP have all the momentum once again. This is looking similar to what we saw in games 1 and 2. AcTiv have to get aggressive here. 1 minute left, and the series is on the line. Vice is there. Misses that. Kino gets the goal. That's what they needed. 1 minute left and 2 goals down is completely doable for a team like AcTiv. They needed a goal there. Puts the momentum a little bit shifted towards them in some way. But they just got to keep that aggressiveness up. 1 minute left. 3-5. AcTiv have to get 2 goals here. Good clearance by Sliver, but Vice is there. That ball is going to be floated into the middle. Ooh, AWP DN. That was a huge, huge block. If he did not block that, the ball was just going to bounce in the middle, and I think it was Kino that was going to capitalize on it. Pluto has to make a defensive play here. Vice also, someone has to clear it on AcTiv here. They do not have enough time to let this ball just play on their side. Vice, someone's got to clear that. Nobody does. Nope, but Kino does get there in time. Huge play by Kino. 35 seconds left. This could be an attack here. Vice is looking to place in the middle. Is Kino in the middle? He is, but that ball has just too much pace on it, and Kino was not there. 30 seconds left. Down by 2. AcTiv have to get really aggressive here in the late going. If I was AWP, I would just be as defensive-minded as possible. Ooh, Vice, that's a good hit, but just not enough power on it. And DN is going to be an easy clearance. 9 seconds left. Anything could happen. 2 goals. Could we see a goal here? We are not. This game, it looks to be in. It's not over yet. 2 seconds left. If AcTiv get a good kickoff here, we could see this game go to overtime. If AcTiv messes up this kickoff, or AWP does a good defensive kickoff, AWP win the match and the series. All right, so here we go. And there it is. Great kickoff from AWP. Both players went just to kill that ball. And there it is. AWP have won the first match of RLAL. From both teams, it was a great showing. AcTiv really did bring it back there in the later games, but it was just a lot of momentum just too late. That early 1-2 game lead that AWP had really pushed them through the next games. And AcTiv just could not recover from all of that momentum. But great match from both teams. And we're going to be going to the interview stage right now. So as we look back on that game, I'm going to hand this over to my analyst. And we're going to see what he saw from that match.
Thanks. Overall, I think it was just playing really well. AWP, my bad. Sorry, I just straight up read their name.
No, it's all right.
Overall, they were just playing really well as a team. And mainly from AcTiv, what I saw the mistakes were, which were mainly highlighted in the first and second game, it was just a lot of what seemed like miscommunications. We don't know for sure. We're not on a call with them. But a lot of double commitments and just plain missing the ball.
Yes.
Just put the ball in a position where AWP, I'm sorry, could easily just score the ball with an easy open net.
Yeah, that's something we saw from them a lot is they got to the ball, but 2 players got to the ball, and then that ball is just floated into the middle, and it's an easy goal for AWP. That's something we saw time and time again, and if AcTiv got to take something away from it, do you think it should be that?
Yeah, that along with just, I think they needed to pressure the ball a lot more and just get their rotations down on defense. As we saw in Game 3, they did end up winning the game with a nice early goal there by, I believe it was,
Keno, I think it was. Or, yeah, no,
or
Vice.
no,
It was Vice.
They got an early goal there in overtime, and they did not lose the game, but it did go to overtime, and they did have that 3-1 lead. And what I noticed there, those 2 goals, it was just not putting enough pressure on the ball. All they really needed to seal that before overtime was to just get a good contest on the ball in order to just waste the time and continue their possession.
Exactly. All right, so that's the analyzation of the first game of RLAL, and now we would just be going on to the interview stage. All right, guys, we are here with the interview stage of the first RLAL game of the season, and we saw AWP take the win there, and I'm going to be talking with Keno on Team AcTiv. And the first question I have for you, Keno, is going into that match, did you expect to lose, or were you pretty confident in your abilities, or did you not really know much about the other team?
We didn't really know much about the other team. We were kind of more on the verge of expecting to lose because we were playing with our sub, who we have never really played with before. So, yeah.
Basically, bumping off of that answer, we did see some miscommunication. Was that because of the sub, or was there just some lapses in the communication?
What am I trying to say? Pluto didn't actually have his mic working at the time, so we also didn't have that for communication.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
All right. That's enough questions for me, but I'm gonna hand it to my analyst here. Do you have any questions?
I was just wondering maybe just what you guys are gonna take away from this game, and any ways you guys can improve or you're thinking about to improve it.
We're definitely gonna try and get our right roster the next time and make sure everyone's on the times they're supposed to be. But other than that, we're just gonna keep practicing and try and go from there.
All right. Thank you so much for sticking around. Really appreciate it. Good game, and I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.